So I just want to say that it was Marilyn Monroe's birthday on June 1st. She's a Gemini. There are a lot of amazing Geminis, very talented Geminis. It's you guys' season. So, but this is not going to be just a reading about Marilyn Monroe. I mean, a reading. Just the, maybe I should do a reading. I just said that like that. But, there's a lot of hateful people who are doing tarot. There are a lot of hateful people. There are a lot of hateful psychics. There are a lot of people that are hiding behind screens on social media, spearing hate, spearing black magic on you guys. There are a lot of people around you aren't really there for you. You need to look close, look with the third eye. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of energy waves coming from the internet that's filled with a lot of hate as well. There's a lot of division. So just protect yourself and your spirit against that. There's a lot of negative spirits want to throw you off your game. They just came here to hate. But I want to say that this is the blossoming year. This is the year to evolve. And there's so many people that are doing that. So many people that have changed. It's been like, quote unquote, New Year's for me all year. Like, you know how people say, people say new year, new me. It's been like that the whole year. I feel like I really went through a rebirth and a cleansing, and it's really needed to really evolve. You're not going to evolve by doing the same thing or being around the same type of people. But I just want to say that with the relationships between heterosexual people, it has to have respect. Respect has to be there. You have to play roles. And I had this conversation with someone before, and we were just talking, and there are roles to be played naturally. Even if there's not certain things that men should do, even if there's not certain things that women should just be doing. You know, your woman just do this. You know what I mean? It's different things you should be doing, but it's natural roles you just mentally take. Like, I'm a man, that's my job, or I'm a woman, that's what I'm going to be doing around the house. And with this is Pride Month, with people with gay couples and lesbian couples, they have that freedom. That's why I understand them completely, because they have this freedom of changing roles every day. The way that they are intimate, when they're intimate, how they handle things in their household, their communication, it's just free. They understand that. They know that they're the same gender. So they switch roles all the time. There isn't a one way mentally that they should be. Some people tell two guys, well, who's the girl? Who's the guy? I just think it's crazy, because they can be whatever they want. And, shout outs to Pride Month and everything, and the black people as well. Pride Month for them, because we know that it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. We're going through so much as black people in the world, so it's always good to uplift every black person. And no matter if they're gay or straight or tall, small or light or dark, you're supposed to be uplifting. And there's a lot of hate. There's more hate going out amongst quote unquote straight black people than there are gays. I understand that there's so much that's been going on in the world with the whole situation with the pandemic and with the murder of, we watched a man being murdered in his life, leaving his body with the whole George Floyd situation. So there's so much on us emotionally as black people. Even if you weren't really depressed or lonely before 2020 happened to us, everybody's mental health has been tested and affected. Everybody just deals with it differently. But what I'm trying to get to, I'm long-winded, but what I'm trying to get to is that I think it's time to have a serious conversation about how black women and men treat each other. And specifically, I'm just going to say about black women. I believe that black women are more concerned with looks, and it's gotten out of hand. Yeah, they're more concerned with competing. They're more concerned with arguing back and forth. They're more concerned with the haves and have-nots. They're more concerned with getting the attention they're more concerned with everything else but their man. We're more concerned with, this is what I'm going to address. We are more concerned with the material things. And when we're in a group with each other, oh, my man got this, this and that. I can't tell you how many women, as soon as you meet them, as soon as, I'm a woman, so I'm saying they'll come up to you, women, all kinds of women. Not just black women, really. White and black women will come up to you and just say, oh, my man did this to me last night and we did that. They sit around and talk about sex. But I'm specifically going to talk about women with African descent in them, because we all have so much in us. To just walk around and say you're African American is quite ignorant, because Africans that are African American know where they're from. They will tell you they never call themselves African American. They know what country they're from. And we are all mixed up over here. And it doesn't matter your complexion. We have all been mixed up. Our grandparents, everyone is mixed up. But what I want to get to is that women are more concerned with the looks. The light and dark skin issue is crazy between the black women. It's out of hand. The body shaming is crazy. It's evil. It's just that. It's evil. And I see black women doing it more than men. Now, there are some ignorant black men, and those black men are the men that stay in toxic relationships. They're the ones that are tweeting and reposting about hoes, because they stay around hoes. Their whole friendship circle's full of hoes. Their homeboys are hoes. The women they deal with are hoes. They're trying to keep up with the Joneses, but real men have no time for ignorance. They want to have real fun and live their life and save their money. Real men have no time for that. And I don't think black women are realizing that you care more about looks than the men do. A man's going to be with a woman of any skin complexion and any size. Black women don't see that. They're so concerned with who Michael B. Jordan is with. He better be with a black woman. Or this issue with Roddy Ricch. They saying his baby mama said she had tweeted about he's not telling people he has diseases and people need to be careful. And they're saying in the comments, well, he doesn't like dark-skinned women and we don't, it doesn't matter. And some girl put that she even feel like light-skinned women deserve diseases. And they wanted to go back and forth with me because I just put that I thought that it was hateful, since we all have these different people in our family with different skin complexions. All of us do. And I said to myself, number one, let's be concerned with the disease that he could be spreading. And then the baby mama said her page was hacked. Who knows? But let's be concerned that they get tested, since so many people are having all this sex. But you want to be disease free. Let's be concerned with that. And then let's think, before we get too emotionally involved with a celebrity and who they're laying with. There are a lot of black women that probably don't even want Roddy Ricch and see him as too short. And they would tell him, oh, he's too short and he's not man enough. There are women that saying they need a tall, dark guy. They need a dude that's paid. But when a black man has a certain type of preference, or you see him with certain women, you don't know who he's been with or dated or slept with. But when you see that he's been with this type of looking woman mostly, black women will go and say they can't stand white women or light women. When you love yourself, you're not going to say anything like that. You will never say anything hateful like that. I've talked to people who have white girlfriends. I've had white friends. It's just stupid. I've also heard white people say negative stuff, like white friends that mess with black guys. Oh, you like white guys? I'm like, yeah, I'm attracted to them. Oh, that's nasty. It's ignorant. But hey, it's their type. I'm not going to dwell about who they want to be with. It's so many things going on in the world, but black people, especially black women, are on the internet arguing about why this certain rapper or actor is not seen enough with black women. That should be the least of your concerns, but it's not. This picture here, it says, I don't mind living in a man's world as long as I can be a woman in it. What happened to that? Now all the women want to be, this picture here with Marilyn Monroe, it says right here, I don't mind living in a man's world as long as I can be a woman in it. I love that. I'm not sure who got me this. My father or my aunt. I'm not sure. I think it was my dad. As women with African descent in them, aka black women, they're not interested in being a woman in a man's world. We've turned on black men. And we're interested in being the man and the woman and being aggressive. I think we've let celebrities rule us too much. You put them on a high pedestal. You idolize them. You're calling them heroes. And voices of heroes. Heroes don't need a voice. It's the things that heroes do. If you're a hero, it's going to show by what you do for people in your community. I can't even say I'm a hero. I don't want nobody looking at me like that. Because I'm not, you know what I mean? But just be careful. They're in a whole nother world, these stars and celebrities. A whole nother sinister world. Filled with image. They have to be a certain type of way. They can't just get out talking about uplifting black people. They'll lose everything. Since you don't own anything, just no black people own the rap industry. You know who owns that? You say their name that starts with a J, they may ban your page, but it's not blacks. And yet that music industry right there has been the blueprint and the trend for a whole race. You have your own mind, but instead of using it, you rather let a celebrity tell you what to do. And what happened with this whole thing of when we get grown now, we have to follow trends. I see when you were in high school, middle school, there were trends. You're in your mid-20s and your 30s and you're following trends. They got the new, they're doing this now. It's this dance. Come on now. We get to a certain age that shit is kind of embarrassing. You get to a certain age, that shit is, I know I'm cussing, it's just kind of embarrassing. I don't mind being, what'd she say? I don't mind living in a man's world as long as I can be a woman in it. She loved being a woman. She said that was the best thing that happened to her is that she was a woman. Now, we know we have the rumors about Marilyn Monroe being a hoe. Okay, yeah. Talking about the femininity. I'm talking about how they actually thought she was a stupid blonde. Have you seen her IQ? She wasn't stupid at all. She was acting. Wasn't even a real blonde. She knew a lot too. Probably why she isn't here today. You know too much. The femininity is gone. The men are feminine. The women are masculine in our community. Learn from other races. Learn from other races. Not just the white race. Learn, watch, be quiet, and learn when they're talking about finances, education, how they raise their kids. Learn. Black people aren't learning. They're talking too much. And they're arguing, and they're fighting, and they're being violent, and they're twerking, and they're dancing. We're getting too high. You can have all your fun. Nobody's saying you can't have parties and stuff, but the ignorance is at an all-time high. This is the thing, every race kill each other. You're absolutely right. But to ever sit there and believe that the rate that white people are killing us is higher than that we're killing each other is crazy that you would actually believe that. The killings in the city is at an all-time high. The killings in the city, in these major cities, Atlanta, California, Miami. It's crazy. And it's us. It's us killing each other on the camera, black people. So the lies got to stop. Yes, it's still white people killing black people. But the number is not higher than this. A white person will tell you that you are doing their job for them by killing each other over anything higher than they are with you. You're killing each other. You're disrespecting each other. It's ridiculous. Y'all don't accept how different we are. Black people, we all look different from the United States. We eat different. We do so many things different. We're all beautiful, and we sit there on the internet and we just want to be so, like, negative. Black people don't realize how amazing they are. They don't appreciate themselves. Black person kill another black person, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Nipsey Hussle still hasn't gotten justice. But if somebody was white that killed him, you would demand that they go on this trial. You would demand that he got justice. They still haven't went on trial for Nipsey Hussle. It has been 2 years. This is going on 3. It's crazy. I'm all over the place because I'm just over everything on the damn internet. Everything. I had it up to here. I'm getting older. I'm getting tired. I see through these rappers. I see through these Instagram people. I see through just regular people in the comments. It's just ridiculous. If you talking to a person and they on some ignorant shit, dude, you can't thrive in life with that person. And everybody can change, but it's about the will too. They don't have the will. They're not trying to have the will. Learn from other races. Other races are not killing each other at a rate that black men are killing each other. Other race of women are not treating each other as bad as black women are. I can't talk. That's not the truth. They're killing each other over things, but not at a rapid speed. It's going to be murder. It's going to be killings. It's going to be these things happening because there are different entities out here. There are different things. People came here. Some people, in their time of their life, they were supposed to come here to be a killer, and that was their life. There are some good people, but at the same time, y'all have to understand, this got to stop. And they sitting out there talking loud. This got to stop. Women need to be more feminine, man. They worried about the wrong thing. If you see this video, talk to a woman, especially a black woman. Black men and black women need to talk to each other. If y'all are friends, stop talking about this sex and this damn weed and these shows and talk about the mental health. That's what I came to talk about today. It's ignorant stuff going on right down in my neighborhood. They just want to be ghetto. They want to be ignorant. People just outside just don't have no respect for their grandparents no more. You're not talking to the elders anymore. Y'all don't even care about nothing that happened before you. In the generation before you, you don't care about what your grandparents went through. These rappers don't give a damn when they telling you to shoot somebody's dreads off. It's a catchy song. It's catchy, it's club, but it's toxic though. The beat causes it to be catchy because they're putting a spell in your head. It needs to be a different genre. Conscious rap music, club rap music. But rap has been divided. It's not the same. Everything has been divided. It's ridiculous. And these celebrities want you to go there. If it's a celebrity that's in there saying that you got to be with light-skinned women, so you just gonna say, oh, I gotta have light women. Where's your mind as black people? Oh, they got Birkin bags. I need to tell my man to get a Birkin bag. Are you a bird? He can't afford a Birkin bag. He works a 9 to 5 like you. Just stupid as hell. It's crazy. These are grown people. with this type of mindset. And then you had to nerve some of these people call themselves spiritual with their mind on that type of shit. You're not spiritual. Women need to be feminine. It don't matter. She don't got that much makeup on. Now the makeup is out of the world, but she don't have that much on here. What happened to us being okay, being feminine? Why we have to be cussing as black women, going off, have to be aggressive, have to be, oh, this and that. Be feminine and be submissive. If the man in your life is treating you right, be submissive. He's there for you. Be submissive to him. Don't be submissive to somebody that isn't treating you right. Also, stop dating that person. These women act like, I can't let no nigga tell me this and that, and the niggas ain't this and that. Well, because you keep dealing with niggas that ain't shit. You keep letting them lead you. I told dude, my ex, when we were together, about leading, and he was like, we were talking about that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't mind being submissive, but it's a thing of where are we going? Do you know where we're going? Are you a leader? He wasn't in that king state. He wasn't mature. He wasn't there, and I had to realize that. Some people just go down different paths. It don't mean that it's a negative thing. It have to be hard feelings. You know, it have to be, I hate you, but it's just, you wake up and you say, you know what? We just got different beliefs. Everything got to be so toxic today. Everything has to be so negative. Everything has to be so full of drama. It's not cute. I don't care what celebrity told you that. It's not cute. A lot of these celebrities are so miserable with all of this money. Because you see a bunch of people hollering, dancing, and twerking outside. You think they're happy because you see them post a picture. That don't mean that they're happy. Real happiness shows. When you say you happy, you don't have to say that you the baddest and you the prettiest and all of that. You have mean girls all over the black community. And I'm not going to ignore the dark skin issue. It's a major issue because the men in the songs just make it seem like that's who you have to be with. A light-skinned woman. That's crazy. It's hateful. With someone that has a light-skinned grandmother and a dark brown grandmother. With someone who you know what I mean? We look at each other, we all look at our family like, and then you listen to a song and somebody say that. A lot of men aren't checking their friends. Spearing out hateful stuff. Okay, if you like a girl with a body like that, why you gotta diss a girl with a smaller body? All the music is hateful. I can't tell you the last damn time I listened to a white guy make a song and say, and her butt better be like this and it better be. You don't learn from other races, do you though? You don't learn. You don't listen. There's a killer, there's a hoe, there's a rapist, there's hate in all races. This colorist thing is happening in the black community. It's happening overseas. It's a big deal. In America, the black women are targeting each other. Being light and dark does not mean, what they're trying to say is, it's like it's two different races. It's not. Everybody is mixed up. Foxy Brown was mixed up completely. Nicki Minaj is mixed up. Cardi B is clearly mixed up, but clearly African because her hair is coarse. Clearly. Y'all can't fathom yourselves. You can't believe you come in all these different looks and colors. But I just came here, my phone messed up. I just came here to say that the respect needs to change between black men and black women. This stuff just got to stop. But that's all I wanted to say. Go on with your day, you know what I mean? Try to uplift and drop some knowledge on somebody. But all right.